I'll see it pop up. So just lay back anywhere that's comfy. Knees can be bent. Legs could be straight. Don't kick your water bottles. And for the first moment or two, connect inward, tuning in, letting go of the day, letting go of what's to come the rest of the day. Slow breathing in and out of the nose if possible. Take a moment to set any intention or dedication for your practice tonight. Breathe in to hug your right knee in towards you. Maybe gently rock your legs side to side. And then we'll open the knee towards the same side as leg. The right knee opens to the right. You could also hook your big toe and straighten your leg if you're quite flexible already. Hopefully to improve that a little bit tonight. And then knee bends back over the hip. Let the leg cross the body. And breathe into the back body. Slow breath. And then bring that foot to the floor and hug your left knee in. Gently open left knee to left side. Option to hook left toe with peace finger and straighten your leg. Breathe in and out. And then bring the knee over the hip to let it cross the body to the right. You can go as far as you'd like, or maybe not very far. Breathing into your outer hip. Slowly bring your knees back to center. Feet flat. Inhale, lift into a bridge pose. Strong bum, brace the core, press your upper arms into the floor. Try to fiction your heels towards your shoulders. And then slowly come down and hug your knees in. You can roll to one side or hold your hamstrings and roll up. Good, nice. Hands in front of you. And we'll plant the hands, tuck the toes, lift your bum up in the air like you don't care for downward facing dog. Just move here in this dog pose any way that feels good. And we'll walk the hands back in towards the feet. Turn your feet out like a duck and hold your elbows or your ankles and just relax through the spine, lengthening the spine, maybe decompressing the spine. I like to sway a bit side to side, straightening one leg at a time. When you're ready, we'll roll all the way up to stand and open the palms to face the front of your mat. Good, and then step to the front of the room. So we're gonna kind of change up our sun salute tonight just for the first two, and then we'll add in the fire. So take a breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold. Head to knees. Halfway lift on your in-breath. Knees could stay soft. Step back to high push-up. Then lower your knees and chest to the floor. Shoulders draw back. Inhale, lift to back bend from the knees. On your exhale, down dog or child's pose. Take a breath in and step your right foot forward. Left knee to the floor. Hands inside the foot, sink low. On the exhale, front leg straightens, round the back. Inhale, forward, low lunge, chest lifts. Exhale, round back, look navel. Inhale, sink forward, low lunge. Exhale, shift your hips back. Straighten your front leg, lift the toes, and round the back. And two more cycles. Breathe in, shift forward. Breathe out, shift back. Breathe in, shift forward. Breathe out, shift back. Good. Inhale, forward to low lunge. Tuck your back toe under, lift your back knee, and step back to a high plank. So hips in line with your shoulders. Guts are lifted. Bum is tight for 1. Push into the floor for 2. 3. 4. 5. Hips back to down dog. Take a full breath. Exhale fully. Inhale, step left foot forward. Right knee to the floor. Low lunge. On your exhale, shift your hips back. Straighten your front leg. Spread your toes. Breathe in, shift forward. Long spine. Exhale, round spine. Long leg. Inhale forward, low lunge. Exhale, hips back, round back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Last two. Moving on your breath. And then lunge forward, tuck your back toe, lift your back leg, and step your front leg back to plank. Hips in line with shoulders, shoulders over wrists, spread your fingers, lift your chest, spread the blades, lift navel, stay stable. Little challenge, try to lift one foot, and then the other foot, and then both at the same time. I don't know, lower the knees and press your hips back to child's pose. Take a little breather. You can roll out the wrists. I'm surprised nobody did a headstand or handstand. And then we'll come forward into down dog. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, and step your feet to your hands nice and wide for Malasana low squat. So you go as low as you can, feet and knees in a turnout. Press your elbows into your legs. Try to find length through the spine. Press your hands actively together as the shoulder blades draw together into the back. As the elbows press into the inner knee, can the knees press back into your elbows? And notice the response in the palms. Then hands down, lift your hips, walk your feet to parallel, halfway lift, knees can bend, back is long. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, stand up, reach up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Sun salutation A. Feet could come together, stand tall. Breathe in to reach your arms up and look at your hands. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Jump back or step back, high plank to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog from knees or toes. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths. 1. Lift your pelvic floor and low belly on your exhale. For 2. 3. 4. And 5. Step forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, head to knees. Inhale to reach up and look up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. And again, inhale, lift up, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, jump or step back, high plank to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. And breathe for 1. 2. 3, 4, and 5. Look to the hands, lift your heels, bend your knees, and step or hop feet to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale, fold, exhale, inhale, reach up, look up, exhale, arms down by your sides. And last one, inhale, reach, fold and empty, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, plant the hands, jump back, low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 deep breaths. Lower your knees if you need rest to child's pose. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lift your heels, bend your knees and look forward. Step or hop forward, feet to hands. Halfway lift, fold and empty, exhale. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Sun B. So feet together, knees together, squat low. Inhale, lift the arms up. Fold over the legs, exhale. Lift your chest, inhale. Step back, low push-up, exhale. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Step your right foot forward, left heel plants. Warrior 1, rise up. Exhale, low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Step left foot forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog, 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look forward, inhale. Bend the knees, exhale. Step or hop feet to your hands. Halfway lift on the in-breath. Fold on the out-breath. Squat low, inhale. Exhale, standing tall to mountain pose. Step wide to the right side of your mat. Feet about 3 feet apart. Right toes to the back of the mat. Catch your right big toe with your peace finger or hand to your shin. Keep the top arm over your nose so the hand is easy to see for triangle pose. Try to keep both your legs straight and lift your chest as you push into your front big toe mound and the outer edge of the left foot. Breathing slow with sound. Last inhale. Exhale, lift navel, arms up. Inhale, pivot left toes to the front of the room. Right toes turn up. Reach down to catch your big toe or fall over. And look up towards your hand. Try to move as minimally as possible. Strong legs, long sides of the torso. Last 2 breaths. Falling over is contagious, even on Zoom. Good. And inhale to come up. Open to the side. Bend your knees and hop to the front of the room. Beautiful. Bend your knees and hop wide, 5 feet apart this time. So nice wide stance. Right toes to the back. Bend your right knee. Back leg is straight. Inhale, forearm to thigh, back arm over the head, or hand to the floor. Left arm over the head. So you're lengthening through left side body. And breathe. Same idea. Find the shape and stay still. Breathe into it. Slow, smooth breathing. Next, inhale, lift up, parallel feet, left toes to the front of the room, bend your knee, forearm to thigh, right arm over the head, or hand to the mat. Go for it. Mic problems. Good, and breathe deep. Stretch through right side body. Slow, smooth breath. Benefiting from the physical sensations that arise from the pose. Next, inhale, come up, open wide to the sides, and step to the front of the room. Good. Breathe in and open wide, feet about 4 or 5 feet apart. Hands to your waist. Lift your chest with attitude. You might lean back a bit. On the exhale, fold and catch the floor with your hands. Breathe in and lift your chest. Exhale, bend your elbows and place your head on the yoga mat. Hands will walk back between your heels. And breathe. Working on length through the spine as you breathe in, bringing you closer to the floor. As you breathe out, relaxing the hip flexors, folding deeper. Try to shift the weight out of your heels into your toes so the hips go forward. Next, inhale, straighten your arms and look up. Exhale, catch your waist. Inhale, scoop the bum as you stand and reach the arms out long to the side. Breathe in, arms long. Exhale, catch your hips, lift your chest, look up. On the exhale, fold, head to the floor, hands free addition. For 1, shoulders draw back. Long trunk for 2. And 3. 4. And 5. Breathe in to stand. Exhale, arms wide. Interlace fingers behind the back. Pull through the arms to lift the chest. Exhale, fold, head to the floor. Arms lift off the back. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Heavy heels as you come up. Breathe in, arms long, and step to the front of the room. Good. Hands behind the back, so either fists pressed together, palms pressed together facing down, or flip the hands to face the fingertips up. Step your right foot back, left toes face the front of the room. Breathe in. And on your exhale, fold over your front leg. See if you can bring your chin to your shin. 1. Squaring hips, front hip back, back hip forward for 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale to come up. Step your right foot forward, then the left foot goes back. Again, square hip bones to the front and breathe in. Fold forward, exhale, chin to shin. For 1, try to keep your chest broad, collarbones broad. For 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, come up. Exhale, step forward. Good, half moon. So open again to the right side of the yoga mat. Right toes face the back edge of the mat. Reach your arms long, like you're even getting longer through the arm span. Press into your front foot and lift your back heel, then foot off the floor. And stay steady for 1. Look towards either hand for 2. Strong standing leg for 3. 4. And 5. Back foot lands, pivot the feet. Left toes to the front, bend into the knee, peel off the back heel, and float the back leg. Chest open to the right for 1. Strong standing leg. Those of you on carpeted floors might have an extra challenge. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, land, and inhale to step to the front of the room. Okay, little standing series here, and then we'll sit down. So squat low, inhale, reach up. 5 breaths here. Think about sending your bum back and then down, lengthening through the arms, zipping up through the belly. Keep your back flat or in neutral. 1, 2, 3, 4, feel the strength, and 5. Toes together, knees wide for toe squat. So it looks something like this. Your hands are down, your big toe mounds are together, and the knees squat wide. You can also lift up into crow pose if that's part of your practice. So the bum lifts, the elbows bend, lean, and feet lift. Or you might lean forward and back a couple times, and popping in and out of the pose, which is really good on the core. It's almost like doing a core workout, but you're on your hands. Smooth transition. Nice. And then next time the hands come down, lift your bum as high as possible. Bend the knees like a squat. Lean shoulders over the wrists and hop back to high plank. Or get there however you can. Exhale, low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Step your right foot forward, back heel plants, warrior 1, lift up. If you need a break on the arms, hands to waist, or cactus branch. And look up wherever you are to where the wall meets your ceiling. For 1, try to look up the whole time. For 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep looking up. Trust the process as you pivot the feet, bending into your left knee, right foot on an ankle. Warrior 1, second side. For 1, keep looking up. For 2, 3, 4, and 5. Open warrior 2, left side. So you're just turning the hips open to the left. Bend your knees, or front knee, straight back leg. And breathe looking over your right hand. Or whatever hand this is in front of you. Good. Eyes switch to your back hand. Pivot your feet the other way. Warrior 2, second side. Strong arms. Next, big inhale. Prepare. Exhale, plant the hands and flow or step back to down dog. Take your time. Breathe deep. And then we'll step or hop through to seated. Good. Legs out long in front of you. So this is seated mountain pose. An L shape with the body. Shoulders over the hips, ribs over the hips, ears over the shoulders. Hands plant down as though you could lift yourself up. So there's some firmness in the arms. Spread the toes and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, knees bend. Inhale, lift tall. On the exhale, catch your toes. So you can have a big bend or a small bend. If you're really flexible, legs could be straight. Breathe in, chest lifts. On the exhale, point the feet and curl in. So the shoulders will kind of come up to your ears and you'll round your back. On the exhale, lift the pelvic floor and navel. Straighten your arms and lift your head and chest. Exhale, point feet curl, or inhale, point feet curl in. Exhale, lift up, flat back, chin up. Good. So point feet round forward. Flex feet, lift the chest. Good. And a couple more. Feet point forward, curl forward. Flex feet, exhale. Good. So we're kind of rolling through the spine here. And then next time we sit up, lift the chest, lift the arms up parallel to the floor. Shoulders plug into the back, belly draws in, lean back 45 degrees. Lift one foot, then the other. Breathe here. Option to straighten your legs for 1, 2, 3. Chest is open for 4. Belly is strong. And 5. Cross your ankles. Lift your bum. Exhale, sit back. Round 2 for 1, Belly hollows, roll back a bit more for 2, 3, and 4. Cross and lift. Exhale, sit. Last one for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Cross and lift up. Exhale, sit back. Feet in front of you. You can plant them flat or legs go long. Reverse plank or table. So hands behind you, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your seat. Maybe your head goes back. Maybe it doesn't. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, hips down, feet together, knees open, hands to feet or shins. Hinge forward from the waist. Maybe curl in and look at your feet. Breathe deep. Next, inhale, sit tall. Straighten your left leg. Right arm reaches up. Spin to look over right shoulder. Right hand plants. Push into your right shin to lift your hips. Let the left arm reach over the head. This could be like a side plank here or a back bend. Push down into the points of contact of the floor to lift you up. And stretch through left side body. Keeping integrity in pelvic floor and the abdomen. Breathe in. Exhale to sit. Switch your legs. Right leg long, left knee bends in. Turn to the left foot. Reach the left arm back. Lean into the knee and lift the right arm over your head. Side bending. So you're actively pushing into the left hand, lifting from left armpit, lifting from left side of the waist to stretch out through the right side. And then breathe in, look center, and land the bum. Legs out long in front of you. Sit up tall, breathe in, and lie down onto your back for bridge pose. So press your shoulders into the floor, elbows and hands. Actively push into the feet. Inhale to lift straight up. For the first one, let's find a ramp shape in the body, keeping the abdomen really contained, no arching in the back, strong glutes, long and locked abdomen. So navel lifts, hip bones together, zip up pelvic floor, and then tuck the ribs down a little bit. Actively press into the upper arms and shoulders and breathe. Last 2 breaths. Really strong on the exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Hug your knees in or rock your hips side to side. Bridge pose, round two, so maybe a bit more traditional. Feet can be slightly wider than hips, but close to the bum. Press your arms into the floor. Tuck your shoulders together, puff up the chest. Press down into your hands to lift your bum. You might interlace the fingers and lift your hips even higher. You might take wheel, reaching the arms back, plant the hands. Try to keep the connection, the lift of the pelvic floor muscles and low belly, expanding upper belly, diaphragm. 4 more breaths here. Last 2. And last one. Exhale, come down. Hug your knees in towards your chest. And take a few breaths here. Try to move very minimally in the limbs. Maybe a little shifting side to side of the spine. Otherwise, just noticing the effects of that posture and the practice so far. Option to take the knees wide into happy baby, catching your feet. You might take your peace fingers and catch your big toes. Option to straighten your legs from here, wide into a V. Option 2, try to lift your bums. We're pulling the belly in to lift the hips, toes land over the head. Wide-legged plow. So I'll show you kind of level 2 and then level 1. So level 2 is from wide-legged plow, breathe in. Exhale, empty. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, land the calves. And option 2, or level 1, little bit modified. From happy baby, you're gonna try to either hold the calves or the hamstrings and lift your bum so you get a little rock balance, and then gently land your heels. From the happy baby, we fold forward. If you're doing level 2, you come up with straight legs, land, and fold. So we're all landing in some version of that fold. And I'll watch. Yes, beautiful. Awkward yet beautiful. Good job. Nice. And then breathe in, lift your chest. Exhale, squeeze the legs together. And we'll lean back again. Lift the feet up. Good. This time, bring your knees in and try to hold your heels. For 1. Option 2, keep your legs together and straighten them. Point your feet. Keep your heels. For 3, balance on your booty. Yoga booty. How do you get a yoga booty? You do yoga and you have a booty. Just everyone. Good. Breathe in and breathe out. 1 more breath. Stay with me. Good. And then exhale, cross your legs, plant your hands, step back to high push-up, low push-up, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift your right leg high, bend the knee, open the hip up. Good. And then step your right foot behind your right hand. Bring your left knee to the floor. So I'll give you a couple options for this as well tonight. If you have some blocks, you might use them for a little extra room. We're gonna work internal rotation of your thigh bone, okay? So I'll give you two different options to try it in. The first option is low lunge, and take your blocks wide. You're gonna open the knee and then let the knee cross the midline. So knee opens and then crosses midline. And that should feel pretty weird. If you're feeling pretty good today, you can sit on your back heel like we do in the twisted version of this pose. You can also sit on a block too, sometimes easier on the ankle. And again, instead of having your hands down, your arms will come up, and you're gonna work internal and external rotation in this position. So totally up to you. You can try the lunge or the seated version. Let me check in here and see how you're all doing. Good. Natasha and Hannah look like silhouettes. Love it. Yeah. So if you find it a bit awkward with your hands on the floor in the lunge, which I'm kind of noticing, and I felt on my own, you can try to come up, arms out, and then open and close. A little bit more core involved though. A little bit more pressure on the back knee. Back glute is strong. Find the inward spin and the outward spin. Good. So I've come to realize, I think a couple of you already heard me say this, but that we've worked a lot of external rotation in yoga. We forgot about internal rotation, especially in the hip. So you're gonna see this stuff a little bit more. So option one, the knee comes in slightly and you'll twist towards the bent knee. And we'll do that in either shape. So if you're in the squat, we'll twist, or the lunge, we'll twist. And just pause there, maybe press your hands together, or bind if you know it. Breathe in and breathe out. Just let the belly move with you, spiraling away from the leg. And then look center, plant your hands, and step back to down dog. Move in any way you need to. When you're ready, lift left leg, bend knee, open hip. On the exhale, step your left foot forward, low lunge. Coming up, lift the chest, open the knee wide, and then spin it in. You can also do it in the seated squat position if your flexibility is there. And then we use this inward spin to help us move into the twist. So inward spin of the leg, twist towards the leg, and then use the external rotation to help turn the body. So the knee will then open, pushing the arm towards the left, and breathe. Next inhale, look center. Plant your hands in front of you, step back to downward facing dog. And take a big breath in, lift your heels, bend your knees, and lower your forearms to the yoga mat. You can press the pinky sides of your hands down to start. We'll keep the thumbs up. Round your back, tuck your toes, and lift your hips for dolphin. In dolphin, especially if you have this flary rib cage like I do, I think that speaks to a couple of you anyway. Breathe in, and on the exhale, tuck the ribs in, and try to look at your pelvis or belly button. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower child's pose. Or you can try your headstand. You might interlace your fingers around the back. Tuck your toes, walk the feet in, root the head, and lift one leg up. Good. And then if you're close to your couch, you can put that foot on the seat of the couch, push into it, and let the other leg come up. So you end up kind of being in an L shape. Then maybe the foot on the couch lifts to meet it. Feel free to play around. You can use your bed, Hannah, or go to sleep. Good job, Claudia Taylor. If you're still in headstand, 5 more breaths. Try lowering your legs to an L shape so you can see your toes. Set. Lift your shoulders, Taylor. It's okay if you're toast. Whenever you're ready, we'll meet in seated. If you want to sit on a yoga block, you could. Take your time. If you're just coming at a headstand, no rush. Good. And then right foot will cross left shin or right heel to hip crease for half lotus. Right arm behind your back to catch your right toe or your microphone. And then left hand outside the right knee. So just a little mini turn to the right. See if you can draw your left shoulder blade closer to the spine. And then big inhale, look center. Switch directions. Left foot into the right hip crease. Or left shin in front of right one. Good. Left hand behind your back. Right hand hooks left knee and spin gently towards the left, retracting right shoulder blade, protracting the left one. Inhale, look center. If you're comfortable and seated, you can stay or stretch out long onto your yoga mat. If you'd like to do the Vinyasa to get there, that's also welcome. Lay back or sit tall. You can always prop the hips up with a block, which helps us sit taller for longer. Try to stack the diaphragm over the pelvis so the ribs aren't flaring. And Melanie did this with me yesterday, but try to do the shoulder scoop. So the shoulders come down and then the hands go out. Back of the hand rests on the thighs. So you feel a little engagement between the shoulder blades without flaring the rib cage. The eyelids soften, jaw soften, muscles of the forehead relax. Take a slow breath in. Full breath out. If you have more time to stay resting, either seated or Shavasana, feel free.